So hello everyone, welcome to the new day, new vlog. I hope you have watched yesterday's video and enjoyed it. If not, then you can go and watch that video where we discussed with Shubdeep regarding the NFN database, the step-by-step guide and the process. Today, I thought that I'll discuss regarding the moving out procedure, or you can say process, for student dorm in Germany. Some people might know that I live in student dorm, and those people who don't know, I can inform them once again that I live in Germany in one of the student dorm building which is assigned to me, the 255 euro student apartment. Regarding that, I have made one video, so you can go and watch that video as well. Also, if you have not watched the video regarding my subletting process for the student dorm, then you can go and watch that video as well, because this video, you can say, is kind of linked to that. I have officially subletted my student dorm, and as some people might know, or if not, then this is also a new information that I am moving out of Germany. So I have subletted my student dorm officially, and for that now, since there are, you can say, few days left, so I have to do this moving out procedure. So I thought the people who would be in this situation or would be moving out, it's good that they know some information regarding it. So if I talk, first of all, I got these forms. So what are these forms? We'll come to it one by one. First of all, how I arrange this moving out appointment. Okay, it's quite flying, I think, because of the air. But if I talk about it, then first of all, I took an appointment with the housemaster here, because when I went for the official sublet procedure, I was told by student and work that to give the keys, since you are leaving your apartment, you have to hand over the keys, and it's an official sublet, so it should be done, in a proper manner, in an official manner. So you would have to take an appointment to officially give the key, and the person who would be coming to your room will have to take an appointment to collect the key. So this procedure, you can say, takes through via our housemaster, and he arranges all of these things. So what I did was, I informed him, I talked to him that I would be moving out in certain day, and can you give me the appointment regarding it? And I found him, in the downstairs, like near the student dorm buildings, and he asked me that, okay, when you want to do this procedure. Now, if I talk about my case, then suppose from the very first day of starting of a month, my official sublet starts, right? But I'm moving out of Germany few days before that. So I told him that, suppose for an example, I'm leaving on 26th, right? And I need to give the keys before that. Maybe the new person comes, he has taken the apartment from 1st of maybe September, but I would be moving out maybe on 25th. I can give the key on 26th morning, or on 25th. So he told me that you can do that. So I asked him that, can you give me this appointment regarding this, so that I can give the keys to you, and when the new person comes, you can give the keys to him. So in this case, I got two appointments. First appointment, the housemaster told that if you are giving keys, suppose to a friend, now this might happen, because suppose during the time of exchanging the keys, you're not there. Like I take one example where, suppose a person comes on the day you leave, so then you can directly be present at that day, right? So the exchange can happen between these two people. But in my case, the person comes few days after I leave, so there should be another person who would be officially responsible or handling the keys to the person who would be coming. So maybe it can be your flatmate, or it can be any of your friend. So for that, for official handling of this key procedure, one form he gave me, which I'll show you now. And this is the form. Here it's written, full marked lasting power of attorney, right? And in this form, what the housemaster told me to do is that, of the above part where the details are mentioned, where I can tell you maybe the name, surname, it's written both in English and German, like the date of birth, address, telephone, email, right? This I have to mention my details. And below to that, I have to mention the person to whom I'll be giving the keys. So he has to write his name, date of birth, address, telephone, email, right? So we both fill our details here, and I'll sign on this side, the generator, it's written, and the person who would be taking keys from me, maybe suppose in this case my flatmate, has to sign here, the appointed agent. So through this agent, this exchange is going to happen. So housemaster told me that whoever, if it is your friend, then he has to fill these details, he has to sign, so that we know that this is officially happening, and this person will be there for the exchange of keys on the day when the new person comes, because I am not there. So this form I need to fill. Also, I have been told by housemaster that I need to keep my passport ready, passport copy. So I need to submit. What I did was I from the printing service of RPTU, we have made one video about it. From there I printed out my front and back page of the passport. I showed to the housemaster that is it fine. He said it's okay. So I have to submit this form and also my passport with it during like when this exchange will happen. So I'll give these things to the person. Also I would be handling the keys when I'll be leaving. Suppose on 26th early morning I'll be leaving, so I will handle the keys to the person who who have been assigned, like in my case my flatmate. So I would be giving the keys to him, the form to him, and my passport to him, and then this will be done by him on the day when the new person comes. In my case, you can say as an example, the second appointment I got, which is for the key exchange, I got of 26th of August. I won't be here, but housemaster said that on 26th of August he will come. Like suppose he gave the appointment for 3 p.m. He said on that time the person to whom you gave the key, the form, the passport should be there. The person who is coming to your student dorm, the new person, should be there. Even if he's shifting, suppose on 28th or 29th, but on this day, that both these people need to be there, for the exchange, and then I'll handle the keys, and then it's upon the new person whether he wants to shift on 26th or after that. Now one more point here of information. You must be thinking that as an example, I have subletted from 1st of September, and now why he can shift 26th or 27th of August, but housemaster told this thing that this can happen if you have emptied out room, suppose on 25th or 26th early morning. Then after that, even if the official sublet starts maybe from first day, but since the room is empty, we can still kind of allow the new person to come and put his stuff there, and he can do this procedure. So this is also one of the noticeable points. Now another point, the first appointment that I got, what for? Like, okay, the second appointment is regarding the key exchange, but the first appointment is regarding the checking. Since I would be leaving this room, so I have to keep the things ready, and today is the day when housemaster came. That's why I thought to shoot this video today itself and tell you the information which I got from the housemaster. Like I got the appointment for 9 a.m. One more thing, when I got the appointment, I got actually of yesterday, but one of my reviews appointment was clashing. So I told the housemaster that can you give me another appointment, since I have to go to university for some purpose. But he was very cooperative and he gave me the appointment of today at 9 a.m. So today at 9 a.m. the housemaster came and he checked all the things. What can be checked? One of the forms, now I'll show you, which he handed to me and handed over to me, is this one. In this, all the details are written, that this also includes floor, walls, refrigerator, PVC, floor, cupboards, like what things you need to be, keep ready, you need to clean, painting work needs to be done. I'll come to all these points which he told me, and if there are too many drones, you have to get the material yourself and clean each and every places which he mentioned. Now, what he mentioned, why I'm shooting this video in the balcony, because when in the morning the housemaster came, he checked, entirely all the things which were there in the apartment, even the common area. So it's like, if you don't clean the things, right, he said, then they can hire a cleaning service, but that will cost you quite a lot. So he told that it's good if before leaving you have to keep all the things ready, you have to clean each and every thing, and he told step by step or maybe part by part what needs to be done. So even for the balcony, suppose we have this storeroom, so he said that the stuff which is not necessary, just move it out, keep it out. All the things which are not necessary here, just keep this out or throw this in the garbage. Also you need to clean the balcony, and I'll come to the room part as well. So he thoroughly, I would say, checked the common area which is there in the apartment, including the bathroom, shared bathroom or shared kitchen, and what needs to be done. So he inspected, although in the morning we cleaned, but he inspected it thoroughly, and we got to know some points. So maybe I'll first go to the room and then tell you. So if I come inside here in my room, I think I'll turn on the light first of all, and now certain points he mentioned. Now you can see my baggage is kind of ready, I'm still doing the packing. So the thing is, even you have this bed, so you have this bed sheet or bed cover. He told that you have to wash this bed cover at 90-degree temperature, and you have to clean it in the washing machine. So like the things that you got during your assignment of the apartment, you have to keep them like that and clean it like that. So the bed sheet needs to be cleaned, right? Even the cloth which is there in the washroom needs to be cleaned, which is there in the bathroom. Also one more thing, the curtain which is there in the bathroom. One more thing regarding all these parts which are here in the room, right? So even the corners, he checked all the corners, like he instructed that it needs to be cleaned with a liquid, you have to use a scrub, and then you have to wash with a with a cloth and wash it entirely. So he told that floor needs to be clean the entire area. So you can do the regular cleaning, but the point is, even the glass which is here, so he said that you have to get a kitchen paper, or with the glass cleaner. So for everything specific liquid is there, and just clean everything and try to keep it like a new thing. Even the heater, even the tables, right? Even the table you have to maybe use to wipe the floor and to wipe all the things, even the corners, like you have to clean. One more point that he mentioned and noticed, like suppose even if in the walls there were some places where the paint is removed, right? So he told that you have to paint as well. Now my point was that how I'm gonna paint. So he told that I would be giving you some stuff, and he provided me the stuff which I have to use to clean all these things. So even at some places where the paint is not there, so he told that just paint that, and I will give you a tape, so the tape you can use, and you have to clean this entire room. Also regarding the cupboards, regarding the shelves, so even if there are parts where it's not suppose it's not clean, then just use scrubbers and everything, and just keep the corners, even check for all the webs inside the room, and just try to keep it clean. On also regarding the common area, one thing I noticed, like when he came, so the fridge area, even the corners in the common area needs to be cleaned. For some places in the washroom there were some, I think, chalk marks or something. So for that he gave the separate liquid, and he gave a separate kind of paper, you can say, or scrubber, and he said that this is quite strong, so you have to use that to remove all the things. And even in the tiles, suppose if there are some yellow spots, suppose in the tiles or in some places, then you have to rub those tiles, and you have to keep it new. So you talk with your flatmates you for the common area, because common area has been used by all. So all your flatmates have to be involved and do this cleaning part, because if it is not clean, then you might get certain charge, because then we have to call a cleaning service to do all of this, and they take quite a good amount of money. So this thing happens. So just to let you know that even if you're moving out, you have to keep your room, I think it's understandable, in a good manner. You have to clean your room in a good manner, like some of the scrubber or wipes he gives, and what stuff he gave, I'll show you that. But I think scrutiny is done, and then you have to keep things ready when you are moving out, not only your room but also the common, the shared area, and these forms that you get, like I showed. See here the details are mentioned, and for example, the cupboards, PVC floor, like I said, living room, bedroom, switch, intercom, sockets. Even for the sockets, suppose there are some places he told that you have to use a scrubber to wipe it off, to clean it out. Even the balcony, even for the common area, if there are any utensils which are not used by any, because sometimes it might happen that people shifted in an apartment and they saw that these utensils are not getting used, then you have to just keep it out. We don't want unnecessary stuff there. You can ask your flatmates regarding it. And also he checked, like I said, the common area, the garbage places, and what needs to be done there as well. So everything, I think, gets checked, and he said, since I will not be there, so he will he will be there with the new person, so it needs to be ready. Otherwise, like I said, fine can be there, or cleaning charge can be there. Now coming to the stuff that he gave, I think it's good to show. And the sunset is also beautiful back there, so I think I'll get some things out so that you get an idea, and I'll keep it. I'll take it to the I think to the balcony first of all, and then I'll show you one by one what I got, and also the liquid that he provided. So all these things, I think this was interesting as well, that even if some things you don't have, the basic stuff they give, and they expect you to means they ask you to do all these things. So why I'm keeping these things here, to show you one by one what I got here. So first of all, if I start, I think I'll open the door, and then if I show you, then see certain liquids, or I think I can show you like this. So like this liquid I got, he said to use it to wipe the floor, and certain things that he gave. And this is the bucket that I got, and I'll show you now. So see this entire bucket, this is the paint bucket that he gave, the paint brush, the paint mat, and also one of the scrubber that we have to use for the floor. This thing was provided to us, and also like a strong liquid, like he said, you have to use this liquid for chalk cleaner, so you can use this for tiles. And also some of the wipes we got. So there were these different kind of wipes that we got, I'll show you. So like he said that use this one to first rub the floor, maybe the common area when you all guys are doing cleaning, and then use this wipe, to wipe the entire area. So all these things we have to use. So what happened was, suppose my key ring was a little bit broke, but I went to him and he provided the new key ring, and he fixed that. And when I went with him, when he came for the inspection, after that I went with him, he gave me all these things. So he said that you can keep these things there itself, and when you are done you can just keep it here, and then I'll collect on 26th, maybe when the new person come for the key exchange. So this thing happens that all these things needs to be done, all these things are provided by the housemaster. Some of the things you have to buy. If you don't have the glass cleaner, then I think that you have to buy. But if some of the special liquids that they give you, or maybe ask you to do it, then they provide these things as well. Like I showed you the strong liquid, the chalk cleaner, the different kind of wipes that they gave. And all he said was that it's good, you can try to clean, and just keep it in a good way, so that the new person comes and he also get access to these things. So this is how I would say the moving out procedure or process works for the student dorm. And specifically I'm talking about in Germany. Like, you get certain forms, you have to take an appointment. I will emphasize on this point because like I first asked him for the appointment, and then if there is any change, then you can go and ask that, okay, I might need a new appointment, but you have to inform them in advance, and you get all the details, I think, in a good way. Like today he also explained certain things, how you have to do. Also, like, he checked the exhaust, he checked the fridge and everything. So the sections that you used in the apartment, right, whether it's a section in a common area, or whether it's a section in a fridge, or whether it's a section in one of the shelf, all these things needs to be removed, because those certain sections will be used by the new person. So you can even ask your friend, you can even ask your flatmate to be there to handle the key. If you are not there at the point or at the time of the key exchange, you can say ceremony. But if you are there, then you are good to go. You can directly hand over the room in front of the housemaster. So housemaster is present for all these procedure, and then you have to submit certain documents. Although the procedure, while certain documents I submitted, the procedure was done while I officially subletted the apartment. But these things also happen when you give the key, or when you arrange an appointment to give the key. Till now I have not submitted the key, but when I'll go, then I'll submit the key, I'll submit my passport, these forms. We plan to clean, like I talked with my flatmate, and we plan to clean the common area, keep the room ready. Also, he told the certain sections which needs to be emptied out, because you are using this room, and it's upon the person, where he wants to keep the stuff. Since I have to empty my room out, and I have to prepare it for the new person, so it is on you. But I think through this vlog you also got an idea. I tried to make it a continuous vlog, so that you can see or get an idea of certain things, like what we get, you also get a paint. And through this vlog, through this information, you got the idea about the moving out procedure, insights of a student dorm in Germany. And if you have any query, you can mention in the comments. If you have any suggestion regarding any video, you can also mention that in the comments. As I said, the people who don't know, I would be leaving Germany, so this is also one of the procedure which needs to be done. Why I'm leaving Germany, some people asked. Stay tuned, you will get to know that. I'll thank everyone, and we'll end this vlog now by showing this amazing sunset. Rest, like, comment, share, subscribe. It doesn't take much time. Bye bye, ciao ciao, namaste, chalo, see you in new day, new vlog. Also, you can go to different playlists and watch videos according to your interest. And you can also go to RP2 playlist, where the vlogs are in English. You can watch that as well whenever you get time. Bye bye.